Dricus du Plessis has every single boxing coach in the world infuriated right now. He's a UFC champion. He says everything you've learned about footwork, forget it. Footwork is not important. Many kickboxing and boxing coaches will tell you that the most important part of the sport is your footwork, but Dricus du Plessis seems to disagree, and how could you say he's wrong? This guy is outstriking clean, technical, and crisp strikers like Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland. He lives up to what he says because he has some pretty horrendous footwork for a fighter at his level. And he even takes it a step further, talking about his style, saying you start running towards your opponent and throwing punches, and honestly, sometimes that's what he does. Especially if you look at some of his earlier fights in the UFC, he was literally sprinting at guys, chin up, throwing crazy haymakers. I will admit his last two fights versus Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland, he has been a lot more clean and technical and crisp and defensively sound. This is still a guy who often throws caution to the wind and does not do any of the clean fundamentals that coaches would love to see. Yeah, you heard it from the UFC champion Dricus du Plessis. If you want to have great striking, forget about your footwork. That does not matter.